Well, welcome on board the Regal Princess, which is a cruise in the Mediterranean to Santorini, to Italy, Naples, and Sicily, to Barcelona, and 2 sea days in between. So we started our trip with a flight out from Heathrow to Athens. This was unexpectedly rather eventful. Post-COVID staffing crisis meant the security queues were huge and only a few of the security lanes were operating. Once we were through security, our flight initially got delayed by 2 hours before disappearing off the screens altogether. Once the gate had opened, the person at the gate could not board us as they had gone past their working hours and we had to wait an hour before we had permission. And on top of it all our suitcases that were meant to go in the hold were left at Heathrow, so we only had our carry-on luggage when we arrived in Athens. So we arrived in Athens at 4 a.m. and we had that day and 2 more to explore Athens before embarking on the cruise. Whilst we did have some reasonable amount of time to explore some of the sites, including Mount Lycabettus, Plaka, and also the Temple of Poseidon, we did spend a reasonable amount of time also tracking our suitcases and shopping for clothes to replace the ones that we had lost. There will be a separate video for each of the places and ports that we visited on the cruise. Despite having been lucky to have gone on many cruises in the past, I always get very excited when I first catch sight of our ship. So we've passed through security now, and we can board the ship. Unfortunately, they gave us the wrong medallion, but these are the new cruise cards, or a way to access doors to pay for things on the ship. It's now just this, which seems a lot better, I guess. It's easier to carry around. After a quick bite to eat, refresh in the room, we're back up on deck to enjoy the sail away party. And after the wonderful sail away, it was time for some more food. Something I really love about the Royal and Regal Princess is the pastry shop, which has lots of delicious, yummy pastry options every day. Then I headed to the sports deck, which is one of the best sports decks on cruise ships that I've been on because of its sheer variety of things to do. Finished the day at the cruise ship DJ night, where I met loads of people my age and who I'd formed friends with for the rest of the cruise. Our first stop was Santorini. Early in the morning, the seas looked very calm, but when we got close to the tender site, I was getting a bit nervy about the tender ride to shore. So when you get to the port where the tender arrives in Santorini, there's 2 ways to get up, the funicular, or you can also take the donkey ride too. But I heard the donkey ride's uncomfortable and it's not really that great for the donkeys, I presume. We then took a 30-minute bus to Ia, one of the postcard landmarks of Santorini. And after a lot of sightseeing, here's me munching on a feta cheese pastry I got. And after a great day in Santorini, we had a sea day as our second day, where we travelled between Santorini and Kotor. The cruise was actually filming a reality show like Love Island at the time, so that was really interesting to watch throughout the duration of the cruise. And the evening entertainment on Princess is normally really great. This was one of the funniest shows I've seen, which was a couple show, before I went to do some karaoke.
I want to swap your bow tie. Yes. So, Nathan, please tell us, where are you from?
I'm from England, London.
England, London! You are welcome, and you are going to sing You Are Welcome. Take it.
Honestly, I could go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. I can live, very discussed. Surrounded a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? No whistle, my aim is on a breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is a map of the victors I win. Look where I'm in, I'll make everything happen. Look at that meme and you rock. Activity top. Ha, 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 ha. Hey! And thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause.
It's definitely worth waking up really early to get a view of the sail into Kotor. It's absolutely breathtaking, and the same could be said about the tender ride we had.
Okay.
Hi, and welcome to Kotor. Today in Kotor, we're climbing up the walls to the fortress at the top of the hill. It costs €8 for entry, and it's meant to take 1,500 steps in about 45 minutes to go up.
And here's a fantastic view you get from the top. The line back to the cruise ship was very long and it was very hot, but they gave out umbrellas, water towels, and also lots of juice. As they were filming the reality show The Love Boat, they played frequently the Love Boat themed song from the Love Boat movie, which was filmed on one of the original Princess cruises. And as part of the Love Boat reality show, on our sail away from Kotor, there was a helicopter filming us. So our next port of call was Messina in Sicily. Here we took an hour-and-a-half bus ride to the Silvestri crater. These are two dormant craters that were formed by the 1892 eruption of Mount Etna.
Hello everyone. Behind us is Mount Etna. We're at about 2,000 meters at one of the craters. There are 7 craters at this height. We're at the central one. Just having a walk around.
People wrote their names on that.
And our next stop was Taormina, a hilltop town on the east coast of Sicily. The town is famous for a Greek-era amphitheatre, but unfortunately it was closed. Nonetheless, it was a beautiful town to walk around with some lovely views. And I got myself some mango gelato. Part of the evening entertainment was a Latino night dance party on the top deck. The next day we pulled into Naples, Napoli. It was absolutely beautiful. Here you can see the sun rising with Mount Vesuvius in the foreground. We took a quick ferry from Naples over to Capri. When at Capri, we took the funicular up to the top before taking a bus to Capri. In Capri, we took the chairlifts up to Mount Salavo. It was honestly one of the best things I've done on an excursion on a cruise. The 12-minute chairlift ride itself is really fun and quite comfortable, but the views you get are stunning. We finished off by having some refreshing lemon juice.
Technically this is our last port of call. I mean, we stop at Barcelona, we're going to spend a few days
there, but yeah, it's our last one before the end of the cruise, because the cruise ends in Barcelona. But yeah, it's been a fantastic small little cruise this time. It's only 7 days.
The evening entertainment on the cruise was amazing. It was really funny, and there was always lots of different things to watch each night, from game shows to theatre shows. And during the day there was always something interesting to watch, like this ice carving. I spent much of the last sea day before Barcelona in the spa and also on the top deck swimming pool.
Good morning and welcome to Barcelona for that lovely sunrise.
I had been to Barcelona 2 times previously, however I had never really truly appreciated the marvel that is La Sagrada de Familia. The details and the stories that are told on the inside and on the outside are just remarkable. We finished off our time in Barcelona with a visit to Park Güell, a masterpiece of architecture by Gaudi. Overall, this was an amazing 7-day cruise off the Mediterranean, a great break before I started work as a doctor. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.